Hi. I'm ignoring you, dog, I swear. Oh, you. Hey, Henry. No, dog. No. No. Sorry about your bad luck, doggy. How's everybody doing tonight? Sorry, it took me a little bit to go live. I was getting everything covered up and put up before the storms hit. I don't even know why my thumb looks like that. Alrighty then. So how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah. She thinks that she has to be the center of attention constantly. Constantly? Constantly. I don't know why she does that. Usually when it's just me, she don't do it like that. Now if it's me and Megan, then yeah. If there's more than one person in a room, she has to be involved. Hey Tiff, how you doing? I saw that you sold the house. Making it work. I'm sharing it out real quick. Because you know how YouTube and their notifications are. Oh, come on already. There we go. I don't think I put that on the last one. Oh, well. Yeah, I was sitting outside before the live, and I was like, And then the wind started kicking up, and I was like, yeah, I need to put everything, or I didn't put it away. Well, I put some things away, and I covered the saws up. The table saw and the miter saw, or, yeah, I guess it is a miter saw. Chop saw and the table saw. I covered those up with tarps and put the drills in the shed and everything. Hey, Marty. Stample Kowalski? Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to butcher that. Stamp Okoski. Okay. I'll quit trying now. Hey, sometimes I mess up my own name, but I do apologize. How are you wonderful people doing tonight? We might have storms, so if my power goes out or I lose internet, I do apologize. I have it on my data and not Wi-Fi, so hopefully that won't happen. You are good. That is good to hear. I don't know why my thing keeps messing up. Why is it bouncing? Let's change our quality. That might help. Oh, yeah, that helped. So what all did I do this week? I got some beets planted for the fall garden. I want to do more than just beets, but that's about all I've had time for. I've worked a little bit on my shed. I've also started building a potting bench. that's right next to the shed. That's also right next to that little wannabe greenhouse. I love that greenhouse, though, don't get me wrong. Oh, man, I meant to close the door on that thing. But it's been hot. We did get some rain yesterday. It wasn't a whole lot, though, but we did get some. But, yeah. I don't even start it, though. Don't even start it. I don't have any Scooby snacks for you. I see you. I see you. You're a bully. You keep shaking my camera. That's why it bounces. Alright, get down. Stop. No, ma'am. Amy says she's going to work on her garden. Hi, Amy. And I'm so glad that you are doing a garden. Hey, Rochelle, how's it going? You keep it up, I'm kicking you out. Nope. Keep it up and I'm going to kick you out. No. No. We do have a storm coming, and that's kind of why I was late starting my live, because I didn't know if I was actually going to do a live or not. Hang on. She must pass out if... yeah. We have a storm coming. I don't know how close it's going to hit me. The wind did pick up. It did. Temperature did drop, and I was kind of wondering if I was going to do my live or not. You know, because you really don't want to be being on a computer with lightning and all that, but it kind of looks maybe that it'll pass us, so I went ahead and started getting ready for the live. I'm like, we'll do it. So if my power goes out or my live goes dead, you know what happened. But not nearly as bad as some of the, the hurricanes that are coming through. But this storm here is not from that. It's coming down north. And I was looking to see if it was going to hit my area directly, but it seems like we're just on the outskirts of it. I wasn't sure if you were going to do your live tonight. Tried to message you the other day to check on you, but didn't hear from you, so I was curious about your weather. And I was looking for my phone to see. Did you message me through text message or email? Because I should have got the text message. I'll have to check after my live. I didn't get it. Because I respond to my text. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, when I text somebody and they don't respond. We were worried about y'all in storms. We're still not out of the clear yet, I don't think. I say that. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as they were originally thinking. I don't know why it does that. Let's see. Because we were supposed to get some storms for 2 or 3 days. And we did get rain, but not like what they were calling for. Texas. See, right now they're calling for rain today, and then next Tuesday and Wednesday. But like tomorrow's 104, Saturday's 105. No, ma'am, I did not block you. I would never do nothing like that. By the way, do you have any advice for the garden and wind? Emmy's been having problems with wind hurting her plants. Usually, if you, like when you start your seedlings, put a fan in front of them to gently blow them to get their roots strong. You might have to get stakes and stake down the plant. Like get you a stick or a bamboo, or you can even buy those stakes in the garden center, and you stick it next to the plant, but be careful, try not to get the roots, and then tie the plant to the stake. That sometimes helps. How bad is the wind? It was 100 here, 102 here today. I'm melted. Yeah, it was 94 here, but that's only because, well, it says 85 right now, but that's because the storm blew through, or is kind of trying to blow through, if that makes sense. But, if you start your baby plants, if you eat, or I don't know if I don't know if Emmy starts them from seed or if y'all just buy plants. If you start them from seed, use a fan, and it helps make the stem stronger. If you're still having problem with wind, then I would use stakes. It can get bad, mainly due to being on the patio. She wants to bring her plants inside. I know the feeling. I do too sometimes. No, she does start hers from seeds. Yeah, then that's what I would do. As much as I sweat here, I should be a Q-tip. As much as I sweat, I should be like 40 pounds lighter, I swear. But when you are growing your baby plants, try to have a fan in front of them, and that simulates the wind, and that causes them to grow with stronger stems. And if it's really bad, then I would get stakes, and maybe I was even thinking maybe about something to use as a wind block. Great. We will get her a fan. She's starting some more seeds now. Oh, yeah. That fan there? Yeah. Well, one, I never turn my fan off all year long. That fan runs 365 days. But when I'm starting seeds, that fan is blowing on them, and it makes the stem stronger. Hey, Overworked Gardener, how are you doing? No problem. If y'all have any questions, you can always message me. Let's see. Gmail. Now, Tiff and them have my number, but for anybody else who doesn't have my number, I think that's right. Nope, I misspelled that. How do you misspell your own email? It's like not knowing your own phone number, which I've done that too. There we go. Remove. Like my goats got in my garden again, killed my corn again. Dude, I severely have a rat problem. Okay, rat, squirrel, possum, and bird. But this year is by far the worst. I had a, what was it, Kajari melon or a tiger melon. My garden is in the back corner of the yard. And we have a table on the patio with a little awning. And I had 5 little tomatoes and a melon. I think it was a tiger melon or a Kajari melon. I got to looking, and the next day didn't really notice anything. But the day after that, I look, and 4 of my tomatoes were missing off the table, and there was a hole eaten into the melon. Usually, if I picked them and brought them up to the back patio, because I just set them there because my tomatoes weren't quite done ripening yet, and I just forgot about them. Yeah, the next day or 2 days later, rats got them. But the rats have been knocking my melons down and having them hit the ground and eating them right there. Hey, I never call myself, and I'm married, so I don't give out my phone number. I heard ducks were good for getting the bugs and stuff in the garden. Do you think they will damage the plant? That I don't know. I want to say no for the most part, because even Amy has a duck that runs free, like a free-range duck, I guess, and she really never bothers the plants. Oh, another question. Amy has something eating her plants, leaves, but she doesn't know what or how to fix it. Any advice? Oh, Frugal Farmer, how are you doing? No ducks. It's probably some type of worm, like an army worm or a tomato hornworm. They look like little caterpillars. You can use diatomaceous earth, food grade. It will not harm you. But anytime it rains, you'll have to reapply it. Also, you can take a black light at night, and that will help you find the tomato hornworms. And tomato hornworms will eat other things other than tomatoes. I have a video on my, I don't know if it's on the Garden for Cheap group page or just the business page, but one of those has a video of a tomato hornworm eating my pepper plant, my banana pepper plant. Most people I've seen have said they don't bog the garden, but they are messy and smelly. True. And they could accidentally sit on something, or, depends on how big the plants are. Most of my garden, unfortunately, is dying. I have a few tomato plants, but I'm still fighting the rats and the squirrels, trying to get my tomatoes before they do. Oh yeah, Tiff, it's cool. Ducks taste good. I've had duck. I wasn't impressed. Hey, How to Garden, how are you doing? But I don't care about turkey either, so that might be why. And I will eat chicken before you say anything. I do like chicken, just it's not my favorite. Took a while for my Great Pyrenees to learn not to run through my garden. He took out a few plants. Yeah, Xena, she hasn't taken out a plant per se, but she did dig up my garden bed that had, I just amended it with a blood mill and had planted seeds, and she dug in that thing for quite a bit before I got her to stop. We cannot be friends anymore if you don't like turkey. The only turkey I ever liked is the one that I smoked in a smoker for like, oh God, I think it was like 4 or 5 hours. Squirrel is amazing. I've actually had squirrel, but I couldn't tell you what it tastes like because there was also other things in the stew. It was like mystery stew. But what else was in that? I was trying to think of what all was in that stew. I know it was deer, squirrel, and a few other things smoked. Did you use a pipe or rolling papers? Oh, well, if aluminum foil is rolling papers, then I used papers. But no, I made this like, hey, Zero to Homestead. I took aluminum foil and that heavy duty aluminum foil and made like a bowl and had the turkey like upside down, like butt up. Butt up. And I stuck it in the smoker and it just barely fit. And I kept pouring, well, I think at first I poured a beer in it, but then the rest of the time was water. But I kept it, from drying out. That was the best turkey I ever had. We just got a smoker. Ron wanted to start right off with his ribs. I said, let's start with a cheap cut of meat. So we decided on chicken. Chicken's good. I love smoked meat. I like it on the grill. I don't think ours wasn't in the grill. I think it was oven cooked, or maybe even fried, and then put it in a stew. But it wasn't bad. Yeah, it was butt up. Well, I don't know how other to say that than butt up. But I just kept pouring, liquid in until it was done. I've never had squirrel on the grill. I've only had it fried. That's what I was thinking on mine. I think it was just fried. It was squirrel, deer, and something else. Probably beef too. But it was like a mystery stew. My first ex-husband's Uncle Pistol, he said that he had random things in his freezer, and he just took them out, defrosted them, cooked it up, and threw it in the stew. So yeah, never knew what you were eating. But I've had alligator, and I've had some kind of pheasant, some kind of bird. And my grandmother told me it was chicken, and then after I was done, she said no, it was something else. Kristen Barron. Hey, Kristen. Moose is good. I've never had moose. So is beet. Oh, bear. Never had bear either. But I've had deer. I think I've had buffalo. And let's see, octopus, alligator, a few other things. I really would like to try, hey, Rural Amethyst Acres. I appreciate it, Miss Mandy. I want to try a shark, and I want to try snake. Those are on my bucket list to try. What does bear taste like? I mean, that's kind of a hard question, I'm sure. But kind of wonder, does it taste like deer and everything else? Oh, and I've had rabbit. Rabbit's good. I forgot about that. I'm looking at my fish aquarium. But shark is great, and rattlesnake is good. Fried, like, rattlesnake tastes like fried chicken. That's what I'd heard. And I also hear just about everything tastes like chicken. Bear is very good. With beer. Beer is very good. Well, depending on what flavor or what brand. It's good. Not sure how to explain it though, and rabbit is great. No snake. I want to try snake, and I'd like to try a few of the other ones, like bear and, snake. I definitely want to try snake and shark. I think that would be pretty cool. It's on my bucket list anyway. That's what you want to call it. I think it would be neato. I gotta quit hitting this table. It's driving me nuts. I have the camera sitting on it's on a tripod, but it's sitting on a box. And the box keeps rattling. Bear is very good. But what does it taste like? Is it gamey like deer? Well, depending on how deer is cooked. I'm sure it's like anything else, depending on how it's prepared. Because I've had deer that tasted good, and I've had deer that didn't. Bear tastes like bear. Thanks, bub. How you doing? Well, deep fried alligator. I love deep fried alligator. Yeah, it's with how it's cooked. Yeah, because like I said, I've had deer that was just no, and then I've had deer that was like restaurant good, like off the chain good. In Soviet Russia, bear eat you. Brother, I'm sure here, if you don't have a weapon in your hand, bear eat you here too. Give our host a blue thumbs up. Thanks, Michelle P. How you doing? Love you too, brother. Hey, Mama Z. How's the weather over in your neck of the woods? It was a little iffy here for a minute, but then it kind of blew over. That's what I meant to do. I meant to look up the radar. And see where the storm was going. Doing well. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. See, we got a little bit of a storm. Future. Can I make this bigger or closer? Where am I? I'm like in between two storms. Play. Well, yeah, I think it's blown over me by now. I live in Saginaw, Texas. It's like 5 miles north of Fort Worth and about 28 miles west of Dallas. And we had a couple storm clouds. Dang, you two not even tell me you were live. Hey, do I see Stavus Homestead? Hey, Stavus. How you guys doing? Getting everything packed up? I'm so excited for y'all's move. Y'all just don't know. That is so awesome. I've been watching and like, man, y'all lucky. But what was I saying? Oh, thank you. And yeah, it's starting to get bare bones right now. Yeah, your kitchen looked completely different during your live. I actually didn't get the notification. That's what it was. Somebody said something about the notifications. I didn't get the Stivers notification until, like, I don't know, 10 o'clock that night. So I went back and watched it. And I was blown away on how empty your kitchen looked. YouTube has been so jacked up lately. Hours and subs messed up for me. Yeah, my hours keep going down instead of up. And my sub count keeps jumping from, like, it'll go from 1574 down to 1568. And then back up to 71 and then 69. And then back up, well, I don't even know where it's at now. But my hours are dropping too. And it's just like, what gives? But, yeah, I was just like, between that and the storms, I'm like, I almost didn't want to go live tonight, but I'm like, no, I'll do it because I can't work on my project. I will. My shed's almost done, and the potting bench is starting to take form, so I really need to make a video on it. Yep, I'll gain 10, lose 13, gain 1. It's stupid. Yes, it is. Or, like, when the Broussards go live, and I'm sitting there waiting for the notification, and I don't get it until 3 or 4 days later. And it's like, really? And, Brett, he texted me last week. I think it was, like, Sunday or something. He texted me, and with a screenshot of the notification of me going live. He goes, I figured you'd want to know. I just got the notification for your live for Thursday night. I'm like, oh, great. 4 or 5 days later. 4 days later, I think. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, 4 days later. Yes, Dive. It was when you move. I know it's the end of September. Was it September? You close on the 24th, but you start moving the 28th or 29th, I think. And tell Rayleigh I said happy early birthday. Yeah, Mama Z. Me too. They did lose the chicken tractor. And their porch was blown over. They lost their arbor. Their feed room was moved a couple inches, but other than that, the Broussards are okay. And well, they're okay, and all their animals are fine, but they all have a little work to do. Basically passed out from tiredness, I imagine. Yep, at the end of September. That's what I was thinking. Y'all got a new house. I can't stop my brain from thinking. New house and 12 acres of land. Luckily they didn't lose anything. I'm sorry to hear that, though. Yeah, me too. She sent me pictures, and her porch was completely blown over. The chicken tractor was destroyed. The arbor was in that cinder block garden that she has. It was blown over. The arbor, it was blown over into that, and it was something else. But other than that, everybody's safe. I know her and Abby had went to Amy's mom's, and Brett was working, so I was definitely praying for him. And I was also praying for Gemini Homestead, because they're over there by Shreveport. How long have you been doing YouTube? I have actually been doing YouTube 3 years. 2017, June of 2017 is when I started YouTube. And I don't do as many videos as I should. That first year I did like 10. That first year and a half I did like 10. And this last year and a half I've done 100, over like 140. Lippy is okay as well. Chris and Stacy are too. Yeah, I've talked to Miss Lippy last night. I haven't talked to Chris and Stacy though, but I've got to see about mailing something to them. That's my biggest project, a little content. It's been a rough year. No joke. Hey, Grammy Karen. How are you doing? It has totally been a rough year. Mandy, let's see. We have 3 frosts after the frost date, so I lost over 100 plants. Then we got a lot of rain. Then we got no rain. And the heat has killed my cucumbers completely. I mean, I literally have to take them off the trellis because it looks like a frost went through and killed them all. That's what it reminds me of. Doing okay this evening. Just sat down and saw you were live. Yes, ma'am. I almost didn't go live because we were having a storm coming through, and I'm like, that was one reason why I was late. I had to go out there and cover the saws up because I've been building a shed. It looks like a cabin. It looks really cool. I really got to get my video done for that. But I got that done, and I finally said, okay, I'll go live. But the wind was blowing. My gates blew open, so I had a landscape timber and propped it in there. It's looking wonderful. I know, but I gotta get a video done on it. But my stupid phone, every time I start doing a video, it just randomly stops. And then the camera on the back is cracked. And I gotta get to Metro PCS and change out my phone. Would love to see it. Grammy Karen, it is awesome. I built this thing from the ground up. Zach would be proud. I used pallets for the floor. Pallets that I got from Gemini Homestead. Mr. Buddy gave them to me. And he gave me 9 posts and 9 2x4s. And that's what started it. And then I got the plywood on and the roof and everything. And my roommate said something about too bad we couldn't get something that looked like logs. And I thought of landscape timbers. So I went and bought landscape timbers. Oh, very proud. Pallets for everything. Yes, sir. I went and bought landscape timbers. And my roommate bought a table saw. And we split those landscape timbers down the middle. And I screwed them to the shed as siding. So now it looks like a log cabin. Yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, I used pallets for the floor. And Zach, I thought of you. I seriously did. Mr. Buddy gave me those pallets, and I put them down and put them on blocks. And I'm like, this makes a perfect floor. And then I did I took the posts he gave me and stuck them in cinder blocks for the posts. They really didn't. I think they more hold up the roof than anything. But then we built the walls. My roommate helped me because he's a bus driver, so he hasn't really got to work since like March. So every day I'd go out there and start working on it. He'd come out with me and help me. But it's a 4x8 shed that looks like a cabin. It's got, technically it's got 4 windows because there's a window in the door. Because my ex-sister-in-law gave me windows. So it's got windows. I was going to build a cold frame with them, but I decided to build the shed instead, or put them in the shed, because why not? I had them. And it looks like a house. It looks like a 4-foot by 8-foot house. And it has a little awning on the side. My daughter goes, how come the door isn't over there? Shouldn't the door be under the awning? And I'm like, if it wasn't a shed, it would be. But with the shed, especially when you've got limited, floor space, you don't want the door like right in the middle where it kind of breaks it up. It's adorable. Thanks, Rochelle. And Grandma Karen, I will try to get I've got bits and pieces of the video that I'm going to try to put together and get a video out, because it really is awesome looking. I sit it and I look at it and I just stare and I'm like, I built that. It gave me the confidence to know that if I ever had to, I could build me a pier and beam house. I still need to do the caulking, and I'm going to foam in the, any spots that are like, it's not, I don't want it airtight, but I don't want like places where wasps and yellow jackets can get in. It really is. You could be proud. Thank you so much. My roommate and his friend always joked that I could live in it. And I'm like, yeah, I could. Hey, Thrifty VG from Rhode Island, how are you? Exactly, makes you proud to see what you have done with your own hands. Yes, ma'am, it did. Because I've built things like, I helped my roommate build a fence, and I've built garden beds, and things like that. But I've never built a structure that, you could like, okay, you don't want to live in my shed, but you could. Surviving the stupidity in Rhode Island. I am so sorry, and I think that's everywhere. It's like running rampant. But how are you holding up? Hey, back to Rootstead, how are you doing? But yeah, that shed, it just, every time I look at it, it's just like, yay, I did that. I could sleep in this if I had to. Wouldn't want to because it has no heat or air, and it's only 32 square feet, but it's cool. Yes, it is. In some places it's extra stupid. Yeah, like Walmart. Oh, speaking of the cabin or that shed, when you see the video, you'll see why I keep calling it a cabin. Let's see, it took me 3 or 4 weeks to build it with my roommate's help. And when I first started building it, 2x4s were like $2.60 something for a 8-foot 2x4. Today, that same 2x4 is $5.31. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I'm doing well. I have a roof over my head. Amen. That's always something you have to be thankful for. Roof over your head, clothes on your back, and food in your belly. Hey, what's shaking, bacon? Hello, and how are you good people in here? Hey, Higgs Rock Farm, how you doing? Thanks, Michelle P. I appreciate that. Price gouging at its best. Yeah. It blew my mind. I'm like, that's more than double. I mean, and I was looking at some of the other 2x4s today because I had to go back and pick up. What did I pick up today? Oh, screws. I spend more time at Home Depot and buying screws. But yesterday I bought 3 landscape timbers because I'm building a potting bench. Most of it, like 80% of it's scrap, but I wanted to get the landscape timbers to use as legs. Did my grocery pickup list today. Bought the same stuff I always do, but was $30 more. Yep. I've noticed a lot of things have gone up, or you can't find them. But what irritates me is the price gouging. Like, and somebody told me that, yeah, wait until next week and there'll be even more because of the 2 hurricanes that hit Marco and Laura. They're going to need more lumber, so they'll price gouge even more. Everything is going up in price. Yeah, it is. It irks me. It's like, that's the same wood that was there last week. But it took me forever to even find landscape timbers. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Get everything cleaned up? I've been thinking about you all day. Got enough internet for a moment. Yeah, that's okay, Amy. I was late, too. I didn't even go live until 6:21. But I was telling everybody that, you know, the chicken tractor was gone and the porch was messed up and the arbor was gone, but you were okay. Thankfully, you and Abby and Brett. I was worried. I was so happy to get that text this morning. You just don't know. Hey, Amy, glad to hear everything is okay. My thumb depends are double in price now, but no more cotton. Bub, I guess you're going to have to get a tube sock and make do. Into the Lake Charles. Yeah, headed when it hit Lake Charles, yep. It's like, uh-oh. But my roommate was keeping me up to date on what direction it was going and how hard it was going to be. Because, you know, he knows Amy and Brett, so I was trying to keep up with it. Man, my lights just flashed. Okay, just making sure. We are okay, all alive and well. Only minor damage, and I believe it is only by the grace, God's grace, and the community for prayer. Yeah, I definitely did a lot of praying. I was so worried about you guys. Because that was, what, a Category 4? Category 5? That was headed your way? That can do a lot of damage. Yeah, I saw his videos. And Brett was in the middle of Lake Charles for the entire storm. I was watching his videos on Facebook. And that wind was fierce. I was beginning to wonder if it was gonna, that one was coming our way, it was gonna hit, well, first it said it was gonna hit Galveston. Michelle P, did he get home yet? I do believe he did, yes. Category 4. Thank you, 30VG. That's what I was thinking. Category 4 with sustainable winds of 150 miles per hour. That is just crazy. Hey, Don Golf. Okay, have to go. Just picked up my daughter from work. Love you, Rachel. Blessings, everyone. All right, Mandy. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Much love. Yeah, only 150. Knowing that can... Oh, yeah. I couldn't do 150. That would blow me away. Brett is home. We will try to go live tonight for a little bit. I was wondering, I was going to ask, but I didn't know if y'all were going to or not. I didn't know if I was going to or not because we had a little storm come through like minutes before I went to go live. Right, Grammy Karen? Mad props from the hood, yo. Oh, little brother. You'd stick out in any hood I've ever been in. Mad props from the hood. I love you. I say little brother, but you're like a foot taller than I am. Very true, yeah. Little by years. Yep, 5 years, 5 months to the date. In fact, I don't think it's fair that you got all the height. How did I end up so short and you end up so tall? And don't say because your mama was taller than mine, because she was only taller by a few inches. I think they gave you Miracle Grow and just, I didn't get none of it. Abby keeps asking Emmy the same thing. Yeah. How'd you get so tall and I stay so short? Tell Abby I sympathize with her. I don't get it either. I don't know how Jack got so tall and I didn't. It's funny how that happens. Erica, looks like you're chugging moonshine out of that mug. No, ma'am, that's sweet tea. Wouldn't mind having some moonshine, but yeah, no. Were you neighbors or is he your brother? Oh, he's my brother. He's my half brother, but we just say brother and sister. I have no idea, but I'm not complaining. And yes, I thought it was the moonshine too. Nope, that's sweet tea. Moonshine is usually clear unless it's infused with something. But I did hear something about pineapple moonshine, and that's something I would really like to try. Tiffany is my sister-in-law. Sweet, yep, sweet tea. But I do water mine down because we get that from, oh, okay. I usually make my own sweet tea, but that sweet tea is from Taco Casa, and they try to give you diabetes in a glass. White peach is a good moonshine. That sounds like a good moonshine. I'm a brother from another mother. Yep, he's my brother from another mother. But literally, we have the same daddy. I have some infused with a little bit of honey I got from my uncle. Oh, Rochelle, you need to share. Dad got around. You know, you say that, but I thought it was pretty spiffy how I was born July 14th, and then 5 years later, you're born November 14th. I mean, come on now. That's pretty spot on math. 5 years, 5 months to the date. You can't get no better than that. Well, I don't know if it was infused with honey, but somehow it got honey in it. Smooth. Ain't never enough time. I'm happy you caught my live too. That makes me smile. But I've heard of pineapple moonshine, and to me that sounds good. Or maybe strawberry moonshine. That would be good too. I need to look on how to make that. Hey, Miss Patty. Hello, friends. Driving home from seeing new grandson under tornado watch. Please be careful, and your grandson is so gorgeous. I seen it on Facebook. I have, let's see, this is August, so September, October, November. I have 3 more months before my grandson is here. Oh, my next grandson. I already have a few. And congrats on the new grandson. Yes, very much so. He is a good-looking baby. But be careful with that tornado watch. Jack, I can understand, Rachel. But yeah, Dad definitely got around apparently, but I always thought it was funny how the timing was just spot on. Peach and pear is the best fruity shine I've tasted. Distilled is not added good stuff. Peach sounds good, but pear sounds amazing. Pear is one of my favorite fruits. I don't know why, it just is. I love the texture, the taste, everything about a pear. I know a lot of people can't get over that gritty taste, but I think it's awesome. I love pears, strawberries. I like peaches, just not as much as I do the rest of them. In fact, I can't think of a fruit I don't like. Created Valentine's Day, huh, Jack? Yep, he probably was. Pears are the best. Yes, ma'am, they are. Love the pears, so sweet. Yeah. I love pears. Of course, I'm kind of weird. Sometimes, you know how you can get them, like in a can? Well, I even do this with pineapple. I'll drizzle chocolate on it. I don't know why I'm weird. Yeah, Valentine's Day plus 9 months equals my birthday. Yep. That's why your nephew might be born on your birthday. Has anyone got any updates about our friends in Laura's path? Amy and Brett are doing okay. I do believe Miss Lippy and Mr. Buddy are okay. I think I seen a post about having the homestead being okay, and I know Reap What You Sow is okay. Chocolate goes with everything, right? When I was pregnant with my first kid, I craved chocolate. I put it on everything, including pancakes. I was conceived in the back of a bus in the UK. Well, at least you know where you were conceived at. I have no idea. Or something like that. I have 2 pear trees, but the fruit is a bit hard. I heard they are canning pears, but I don't know enough about it. Any pear experts here? I bet you canning them would take care of that, but I am no expert. Yep, November 14th plus 3 months equals 9. Yep. I'm hoping that he is born on the 14th of November. Hey, Tinker's wife. I am too. Either the 14th or the 17th. Because Jax is the 14th, but my son is the 17th. And I did go into labor on the 14th. It just stopped. Praise God that you... Thank you so much for the update. Oh, no problem. Never enough time. No problem whatsoever. I craved eggs, green olives, cheese, and bell peppers all together. Jack hated making it for me. I can't do the olives. Olives is one thing that... I don't care if they're green or black. Something about olives I just can't get my head around. chocolate gravy and biscuits. Oh my, makes your tongue dance. Yes, yes it does. We should do a live video together, a collab. Anytime, brother, anytime. How you doing, Miss Patty, Tinker's wife? And what would we do our collab about, Jack? I'm kind of curious. Peanut M&Ms, and the other thing was fried onions on everything when I was preggo with son. I love fried onions. I love peanut M&Ms. Been having a bumpy week. It'll pass. Yes, ma'am. I crave sweet tea. I never drank sweet tea except when I was pregnant. Weird. That is weird. LOL. Don't let him decide. Oh, Lord. Peppercini peppers filled with grape yogurt. Okay, now that's a little weird. I mean, I'll try anything once. Now, if you would have said cream cheese, I might have jumped on that one. Could not eat shellfish, though. That totally bummed me out. Yeah. I'd be like your Ed McMahon. I'd just laugh and get kind of drunk. That would be fun. I have a bottle of, it's not really whiskey because it's not brown. It's not moonshine, but it's like a mixture, like a trash can punch, but for hard liquor, and a bottle up here that's just been aging. And I guarantee that stuff will get you there. It'll put hair on your chest. But I like the bottle, so I kept it. It's got everything in it from Everclear to, oh my God, vodka and some other things in it. As long as you don't pick like some kind of, how do I put that, complicated topic where I have to study. But I can get you drunk and just have you sit there laughing. That'd be fun. Oh. No, I didn't want that. Do that. Trying to move my chat and it just kind of blew up on me. Trash can liquor. Yeah, basically. It's the same concept as trash can punch, I guess. But it was with hard liquor. I mean, it even has rum in it. It has Jack Daniels in it. It has vodka, Everclear, something else. There was quite a few of them, and it was all mixed together. I'm going to save my phone battery and go try to enjoy a cold shower, no electricity. Ooh, I'm sorry, Amy. You need anything, you let me know. Text message, smoke signals, Marco. I'm here for you. Ben tried making one in a trash can, literally. I have pictures to prove it. It was nasty. It can be. Oh, this stuff up here is nasty. But it'll put hair on your chest, that's for sure. Actually, it has Everclear in it, so you could probably run your car on it. That is like the punch, yeah. It also had fruit in it. Yes, ma'am, we're good. It's just hot. Yes, I didn't even think about that. Is Abby okay? Because I know asthma and heat don't mix. According to the compost, undrinkable. Yeah. Imagine. Only punch added. Is that bamboo in your fish tank? Yes. Yes, yes, it is. It is called Lucky Bamboo. And it was outside in my pond the first year I had that little pond. But I brought it in last winter so it wouldn't die. And it grew 2 more feet. And I never did clean out the pond this year and put it back in there. But yep, it's Lucky Bamboo. I want to make some liquored up kombucha one of these days. That would be interesting. Because I really don't care for kombucha, whatever. But if it had alcohol in it, that might make it better. Well, let's put it this way. If you drank enough, you wouldn't care. Eat the fruit on the bottom, hug trees outside. Yes. Actually, I was eating the grapes and I think it's orange slices for a while. But yeah, it was pretty good. Hang on, let me get the bottle. Oh, it also had tequila in it. Can I help you?
First set of dog waiting on me.
I know. I kicked her out. Well, she wouldn't sit still.
I mean, it's Cena getting to talk to people. Cena loves talking to people.
Yes, she does. It's got stuff floating in it. I guess that was the fruit. I think it depends on what flavor it with a lot. Yeah. To kill you. Yeah. Yep. But I like the bottle because it literally has a cork. Ooh. Kind of smells like paint thinner. But that was the bottle, and I liked the bottle because my roommate was making it. And I really like to know what that is. I guess it was fruit. Because liquor don't go bad, does it? Because I think I've had that 2 years. Lacey Holder, well, I'm doing better than earlier. Been a long weekend. My cardio gave out on me this afternoon. Leaks water like severe. That's not good. The mother. Really, Michelle? Or are you just jacking with me? Paint thinner, maybe it will take off. Fingernail polish. Oh, it probably could. Sorry to hear that. I can hear my dog outside the door. It's got floaties. Don't go bad. Liquor don't go bad, just us fools drinking it. Yeah, no joke. Well, you know, you say that, but it's got stuff floating in it. But the only thing I can think of is maybe it was fruit. Because it had fruit soaking in it. And then the fruit was taken out, but maybe it had some kind of, I don't know. Seeing if there's a date somewhere. I don't know, but I need to have someone come look at it. I think it may be the hose, or I'm hoping so. Can't see anything from the top. It's a van and low to the ground. We'll break out the ramps. Yeah, because it could be the hose or it could be a crack in the radiator itself. After you have a few, Rachel, you won't notice the float. No, I probably wouldn't. Well, ACB made with apples Lee's mother. Liquor is forever. Well, something's in it. But I'm thinking maybe it was something from the fruit. Even if it was something from the fruit, with it being liquor, it should be safe to drink, right? I don't know. I hadn't drank it. And now I'm kind of scared too. I'm sure it'll resettle to the ground though. That dog is having a conniption out there. Close your eyes, tip it up to your nose, to your mouth. Can't tell if you drink floaties. Well, I'm sure after a few drinks you wouldn't care anyway. In fact, the last time that I had any of it, I took a shot of it and took that shot and put it into a fruit drink, like punch or something. If probate would finish, I could drive binge rodeo due to liability if accident happens and someone going after the will of the estate would bring me. I don't drive it. That kind of sucks and not fair. Can y'all hear her scratching over the door? I don't know. I think if I go to drink it, that I'll filter it. But I know it has to be a couple years old because it's been up there for a while. But the last time I drank any of it, I stuck it in juice, like a shot of it in juice, and that was plenty. Of course, I don't drink hardly at all, so I'd be filtering it too. Yeah, because I just don't know what that is. Okay, now I am not happy. I put a nutty bar in the cooler and some ice melted and now it's soggy. Poop. Ew. Oh, guess what candy bar I got today? And I get to go have some as soon as my lab's over. A chocolate payday. I hadn't seen one of those since I was in high school. I was so happy. But it's a chocolate payday. It's twice the lights flickered. Let's see if she's gonna stop. It's actually the other dog. What? I have no food. Is it storming outside? 'Cause that's usually the only time she scratches on my door. Whatever it is, fermented for sure. Oh yeah, most definitely, Michelle. See? Nothing. No food. Gotta love little dogs. I found a new ice cream and I am in love with. It's chocolate decadence, bittersweet and creamy, rich loveliness. Don't have to eat much, but to be satisfied. Oh yeah, if it's rich. Abby says, hi, this is Abby, and school is starting soon, and a storm is coming, and I don't like storms. Aw, hey Abby. I'm glad school is starting for you soon, and I'm sorry that a storm is coming. I don't like storms either. But Mom and Dad will keep you safe, I promise. And I love you and Mimi and your mama and your daddy. She calmed down. Yay. My dog's on my bed. But I had to open the door because of the little one. But what grade is Abby in? Abby wants to meet my dog. Second. Oh, that don't even seem possible. Are you sure? Man. Is Amy in the 10th? Your dog is so funny, Rick. She is spoiled. She has to be the center of attention. Crazy, right? And Emmy's, dang, I thought, it don't even seem, no. Emmy should be like, I don't know, 8th, and Abby should be kindergarten. Yeah. They're getting old on me, making me old. No, not the face. No. 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 You can't get any more in my lap and on me. Poor baby. Me too. I asked Jack for another baby and he said no. I don't know if I want another kid, but stop. No. 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 Dog is gone crazy. Try having grandkids that are all in their 20s, Rachel. That makes a person feel old. No, my son will be 30 this year. My daughter's 20. My oldest grandson is 13. Of course, that's by marriage, not biological, so no more kids. I want to retire someday. That's funny, Jack. You think you get to retire? I'm just picking on you. You can retire, Jack, have a boy to help out, right? You could always adopt, retire, what's that? Yep. I'm semi-retired. But I'm semi-broke, that's why I'm semi-retired. That's what I want, to adopt, yep. I definitely would. Come on, Jack. Another tax deduction. Hey, I gotta run. It's time for a shower and a decaf to put this night down. Early start tomorrow. Great to see you, Rachel, and always enjoy your live night. Thank you, Rochelle. I'm so glad that you stopped by. Have a great night, and I will definitely talk at you later. And I will look for your message after my live, and then I'll message you. You know me well. Think about it, brother. You could adopt your own mafia. It's all in how you look at it. But this little dog keeps staring at me like I have a Twinkie or something. But usually when it storms, I love you too, Tiff. But usually when it storms, she comes in here. Sorry, I had like 4 thoughts going through my head. I got this dog kind of at my feet, finally calming down. And the other dog just staring at me. Like, no food. None. I just looked at her and she kind of went goofy. I always wanted to have my own criminal enterprise, white collar though. I know. I remember when you first told me that, you were like 11. Well, wait a minute, Jack. Don't you work for the government? You kind of already did that. Just picking. But I can see you with a bunch of kids. I'm a Fed. Same thing. Abby says, in Hat in Time, a video game, the first chapter is Mafia, and she has a shocked face. Yeah. Oh man, the neighbor This cat, Jackson, he sits there yelling at me every time I try to eat something, demanding to see if it's something he needs. I'm so over this. Miss Patty, these dogs are the same way. I literally have to show them my hands are empty. Now, the bigger one, she's smart. As soon as she sees me, like, put the fork down or start to, just kind of push my plate aside, she'll run to the next person. The little one, she's not quite that smart. She'll sit there until she actually get up and, like, throw stuff away and then go sit down, and then she's still looking in my hands to make sure. Oh, yeah. She goes from one person to the next. And sometimes we're not even sitting in the same room. We're all in our respective bedrooms. And as soon as she sees me put the wrapper up, she goes and runs to my daughter's room. And it's like, oh, I see how it is. She says, like, okay, you didn't give me enough, so I'm moving on. Or you don't have the good stuff. The little black one, she just keeps staring at you until you feed her. And then, well, she'll whine, or it's not really a whine and it's not a growl. But I've got both of them right here at my feet. I ain't got much longer. Ooh. Can you get me some more tea? What are we doing for dinner?
He doesn't know. He's hella tired.
Well, he's not the only one in the house. Water. Tea.
Yeah, but I don't know what I don't either.
They're gonna starve me to death. Actually, I have leftovers. And see, she thinks that Megan has something because I just handed her a glass, so she'll take off running to the kitchen with her. She's smart. There's possible food. Uh-oh. Ice dropped. And you weren't there to get it. There goes the dog bowl. Gotta love dogs. Have a good night. Good night, Henry. I will see you at Amy's. Now she's eating ice on my bed. That can't be good. She is a spoiled puppy. Good night, Tiff. Kiss some girls for me. And your brother. Or my brother. Your hubby. Yeah, Tinker's Wife, they're going to be doing a live, but they're not going to do it for long, I think is what Amy said. It'll be a very short one. Yeah. It's been a long day. I figured y'all get a kick out of that. If Amy even has live 7 with no power. Because they go live on their phones. But she said they might try to go live for a little while. So, I don't know if they are. But even if they do, it won't be like it normally is. It'll just be a short one. Because I know she was trying to save her battery life on her phone. But they go live on their phone just like I do. And I don't need power to go live. I just need power to read. Well, and of course the lights. If Amy, okay, phones might work, it would be good to see their faces anyway, right? Yeah, it should. But I know she said that they were going to try to go off for a little while, so it might not be for hours, but I'm sure they'll do it for a little bit. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But that's what she said earlier. If I can scroll up. I don't know if it'll go all the way to the beginning or not. Yeah. So she had enough internet for the moment. We're all okay and alive and well. One minor damage. We will try to go live tonight for a little bit. So yeah, they're gonna try to go live. I don't know how long they'll be able to. So, but I know they lost the chicken tractor and they lost the arbor, and their porch was blown over. I don't know if they lost it or if they just could flip it back over. And I think she said the feed room was moved a couple inches because it's like on a pier and beam foundation. I think. But all the animals were okay, and her and Abby and Brett were okay, and so she sent me pictures and texted me this morning, so that was always good. But anyway, we are going to end this at 7:45. Oh yeah, Miss Patty. Good night, sis. I'm going to go plot world domination. Alright, baby brother. Just remember when you do, I get like a little small country or something to myself. That'll be the food manufacturer, so to speak. My big garden. But I guess we'll get around to calling it a night. I'd like to thank everybody for coming by. I appreciate it. It makes my night to see y'all, get to talk to y'all. Especially with the, everything being canceled this year. Yes, ma'am. Dog, I have no Scooby snacks for you. I don't think so. Hey. Quit trying to chew on stuff. But if y'all can say a prayer for everybody that is in the path of the storm, and that everything gets cleaned up and fixed and repaired. And I will see y'all at the Broussards if they get to go live. What are you chewing on? I know you was chewing on something. I heard you. Everybody have a blessed night. Thank you so much for coming by. I had a blast. God bless and peace. Y'all take care.